Yeah, she's upstairs. Can you hide it? Yes, hide it.
Where? I just hear a voice. Oh, it's over there.
Oh, you're wearing Raquel.
Where should we hide?
She doesn't know. Okay, we gotta go.
Okay, go.
I mean, she's not gonna notice it, but.
Hello guys, surprise, it's me, Dr. Sandra Lee, aka Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm here to introduce my best friend, my bestie. This is Raquel, and she is my Esthie bestie, and she's your Esthie bestie. So we are here to really introduce our new YouTube show, and it's called Popping Off with Dr. Pimple Popper and your Esthie bestie. Cheers to besties. I really wanted to start with something very special because you guys don't know about her. I really kept her private, though she's bigger than life. No. But I just wanted to say that most people are not lucky to have a best friend who is so kind and loyal and beautiful and smart. And, you know, Raquel, you're so lucky that you can say this.
I am. I'm very lucky, actually.
I was just kidding.
Know that.
She is the most amazing person in the world. You know, our kids go to the same school, and I didn't know her, but I certainly knew of her. She would traipse around with her little high heels. She was such a cute little sexy little thing number, and everybody wanted to be friends with her. I was dropping my kids off at school, and I saw her just walking around like this, gliding around, like with her hair and you know, that kind of thing. And all these other women, they're all beautifully dressed. I rolled in my window and I said, "Hi, Raquel." I said, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" And you said...
I had never met you before. Right? I had never met you.
Well, you have seen me.
I've seen you.
I invited you to my kid's birthday party. You didn't come.
I didn't come, I know.
You didn't, because you didn't know me.
I didn't know you.
Yes.
And then I saw you, and I said, we're going to the Ivy in Beverly Hills. Do you want to come?
The girls were kind of like, why did you invite her?
Why did you invite her? Like, do you even know her? And I was like, not really. I mean, but...
Yeah, I mean, just be nice, you know? Like,
I really didn't think you were going to show up, though. I really didn't think so. I mean, no, I wanted you to come, but I thought it was odd that you were like, oh, I'm going to be like down the street. I can totally come.
I remember when I came in late. If you guys have ever been to the Ivy, it's like an outdoor area, really cute. She was holding court. It was like her and like the most VIP besties. They were like all like almost like she's mine. And I was like, it's her birthday. I'm going to order some shots. So I ordered some blowjob shots. For her.
Fell in love instantly.
Yes. Well, with the whipped cream, I mean, this was like a real blowjob shop. And I have the picture with the whipped cream on you. Remember that?
But everyone at the table was not having it. Like, how can she order this drink? I mean, everybody there was pretty conservative. I was like, that's it. This is my girl. A few weeks ago, I was thinking about us, and I started thinking about you and I started thinking on how,
Don't do this, you're gonna make me cry.
The other day, I was upstairs and I was thinking about us. You've been the only person in my life that's been stable and consistent.
Shut up. Your life is so amazing. Everybody, like, you don't
understand.
No, it is. She has the best life
I
ever.
do.
Okay?
But I have been through so many people in my life. Like, a lot of these people that have come into my life to like either like...
Yes.
They want something.
Everybody wants you.
Or it's
You're
been
amazing.
like always been you know, there's been
Kleenex. What is that? Paper towel.
Go.
Where's your Kleenex, honey?
I don't know.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, it's fine. Sandra's been like the only person that has been stable. Like, we had like one little fight in Palm Springs one time.
Because you're wrong.
It's like we could just be ourselves. Like, we love each other.
You can tell me straight up.
I can tell her off. She tells me off. You've been through with me through, you know, my divorce, new engagement. You've been through a lot of friendships with me that you've seen that I was really close to.
Yeah.
I am a girl's girl. I have a lot of girlfriends that I adore, that I trust, that I love. But like, you truly are like my bestie. Like, you are that person that no matter what happens in our lives, like, we're there for each other and we truly love each other for who we are. And you are just so genuine.
We better not blow up, so you better not piss me off. Okay?
And it's okay.
No. I love you.
Cheers to besties.
Okay.
Outfit change.
Right.
I wonder if I could like take off my lashes.
I can't watch you do that though.
I just don't want to be like lashes.
Yeah, but is that gonna mess things? Oh no, you look good. I can. If I did that, I'd be like, okay. Now let's start. I guess like you have a story about my first video, and I don't remember this.
it happened so many years ago. It was like right before you became super viral, super big. We were in Ojai with the kids.
Okay.
And I was drinking a margarita and you were on your phone because she was always on her phone with editing the videos and stuff. And you're like, oh my God. And I was like, what? And she's like, I just like Reddit's going crazy. And I was like, what the heck is Reddit #1? I don't know what the hell that was. And she's like, I just posted a video and everybody's going crazy and they're calling themselves Popaholics. And I looked at the video and I said, this is disgusting. You're disgusting. There's no way that this is ever gonna, like, this is crazy. And you looked at me and you said, this is gonna get big and I'm gonna have a Wikipedia one day. And I remember looking at her and I was like drinking my margarita and I was like, okay, cheers to and you having a Wikipedia. Like,
and I have a freaking Wikipedia, of course, yes.
When it all started happening, I just was like, I'm so proud of you. And I just like, you really believed in yourself and you believed in what you were doing and you just instantly fell in love with these people. And she'd always be on her phone. It's like, oh, my Popaholics, my this, that. I was like, these people are crazy. And there's like a huge community now. It's like,
yeah, I'm really proud of how positive everybody is, you know, that they're very supportive of each other. And I think part of that I learned from you too. Like, you know, there's so much with women that are so catty with each other and they just sort of like, you're friends, but you're not really friends. You don't really want them to do well. And we really want each other to do well.
Oh yeah.
Like I always say, this is like the test. When you have a best friend that you know that are going to go to people that maybe they might not like you very much, or you know they might talk a lot of crap, but you know she's there, and you know that if they were to say something, that she would step up and defend you, or like, you know, be like, why are you saying that? That is a real friend when you have somebody like that you just know they have your back no matter what. So that's
and
really
I've
great.
never ever once felt any kind of jealousy towards me. Just never, like all these years that we've been friends.
Well, because she's beautiful and she walks in a room and like everybody's
no,
but
I mean, she has seen me like
and I don't care. I'm like, go girl, and I can just slip in behind you.
And I'm so proud of your success. And I just feel like every time you're doing something wonderful, like I feel it. That's how we are.
You've gotten really into tequila these days. A tequila. I will
Game
be
on.
nice and I will take a shot along with you.
Oh, you're gonna be nice.
Yes. So, and this is how we're gonna take a shot together. I'll be right back.
Okay. What are you getting?
Oh, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a shot. So if everybody doesn't know,
I love it.
like this is a shot ski, a comedone ski. What I'm gonna do is you go like this and you take a shot, and it's like this. This is for you. This is for you, because you're an esthetician and I'm so proud of you, and it's your first comedone extract. I'm gonna cry. And we're gonna take a shot together for it, okay?
I love it.
I know. Let's pretend. You're gonna do that big cry. Stop making me cry. This is what I actually made for her when she became an esthetician. It said, "You did it." I did the bejoying between patients. Oh my God, that's not just a little bit.
That's mine.
Holy cow.
You're a little wussy.
You are. She'll have all her clothes off at the end of this. Cheers.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah,
That was very
now
good.
we're in trouble.
Now we're in trouble. We actually like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Dr. Pimple Popper.
And your Esthie Bestie.
And we are going to show you one of my favorite drinks. I'm a vodka gal. She is more of a tequila girl. A tequila. Anyway, this is called a Pimple Teeny. This is really an idea we got because, first of all, one of the first collaborations I did was with Tipsy Bartender, and he made me a Pimple Popper shot.
Toast to Dr. Pimple Popper, okay?
Do we have to drink this whole thing at the same time?
It ain't that big. It's just an easy shot.
I'm not that into shots. I like martinis. So this is a fantastic drink to have with any of your friends. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our drink. We're gonna use a martini shaker. And we're gonna put some ice in it first. Scoop some ice into that. And then we're going to put our vodka. This is 2 drinks, right? So we're gonna do both of these. And then we're gonna add a little bit of, that's a sweet and sour mix. And a little bit of the simple syrup.
A little bit of all of it.
All of that, because it's all actually portion controlled. And then the pepper. So I really just mix them all together. Sometimes I'll muddle the lychee, but in this case, I'm just gonna add it as a garnish later. And then she's gonna shake it. Is that how you shake? Okay, this actually has the strainer in it. So this is the pièce de résistance. a syringe we have here. Obviously, this is a really sharp point, so we're not gonna take that off. I don't want us to hurt each other. These are giant, beautiful raspberries. And stuff it in there so it's like blood inside your pilar cyst, right?
Oh.
And then I'm gonna use this, but I'm not gonna take the cap off of the syringe. And I'm gonna stab it with it, like this. And that's my little garnish, you see? So here's a pimple teeny. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Happy popping. Nice popping off with you guys. Cheers to a new show.
I love
you. Yay. You're amazing. Oh, that's so good. It is really good, isn't it?
It's so good.
All right, rolling. Hello, guys. We are back with our pimple teenies. We're enjoying them, and this is actually the perfect time to be doing sort of a silly little skit here. You are going to remove my makeup for me. I'm gonna put my hands behind my back and you're gonna be my hands. Don't fill the boobies or anything like that.
Pick your nose.
And once I do this, once I put my hands behind my back, that's it. You're now my hands. Okay, ready? Ah!
Oh gosh, this is gonna be super hard.
I'm drooling. Teamwork.
Okay. Okay, and I'm kind of buzzed right now, so I like to go gentle on the eyes.
Yeah, and I use an oil cleanser. This is the one that I use, actually, the Lancome one by Facile.
You don't want to rub.
Yeah, it's nice to pat. The older I get, the more I realize that you need to pat. Dude, don't leave it half off.
Wait.
Ow! You just stuck your
Okay, wait,
finger out
don't
my
move though,
nose.
because if you move, there. I feel like a lot of people, like especially young people, they really rub their eyes, and I keep telling my kids, like be
Well,
gentle
they're
with
still
the
young.
eye.
They'll be okay.
No.
But it does make you look older temporarily here. So usually we'll use like, what is that? That's
The
a salicylic
sal-
acid cleanser. I use this every day.
Okay.
Oh my poops. Wait, what are you doing? Okay.
I have the foam. Wow, this is great. You don't even need water, and it's like,
It smells good too.
I don't do it this way. I do it with a towel. Okay, 1, 2, and then. No, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Okay, there. It's warm. It's getting warm. Stop. Okay, go put your face there.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Why are you holding your breath like that? Like you act like you're underwater and stuff.
This is when you were at Encore Beach Club when you put your face in the water
my
with all
God.
the cream in there and you came out, you're like, I'm not doing this again. Just
You want to pat.
So I'm moderately clean. And then usually I just hold that retinol up.
You
Take
do.
the retinol
Retinol.
there. And I usually put like a little pea-sized drop and distribute it.
In the
like,
daytime?
evenly. No, at night. Oh, ow!
So we're gonna put
now
a
we're
little
gonna
bit
put-
of retinol,
Okay.
and I like to pat any serums in. Are you laughing?
You make me look like a bulldog.
Then after that, what?
That's the hyaluronic acid moisturizer, which I really
Oh, what's
love.
wrong with it?
That's my cat bit it, and she got grossed out by. So I'm like,
I like to be very generous with this because I like to
Yes.
go down my neck.
yes,
And
yes,
then
everybody
I
should.
use it on my hand. Oops, sorry. I also like to pat this in
Yeah,
up.
wait,
Up.
Is that what you do?
Yes, girl.
Very nice. Okay. All right, we moved on. Good. And sometimes we'll use a little dark spot fix. I get little freckles and things. So I'll use that, but we don't have to do that now. And now sometimes I'll use my acne resurfacing wipes too. Because these are really good because they're not really meant for acne per se. But these are really good because they'll help to lighten my brown spots because that's what I tend to have because of my ethnicity. I tend to get more like brown spots.
Do you recommend this salicylic acid for every skin type? Or?
Yes, that is great for every skin type. It really is. I really like it because it's gentle, but it's going to help with lightening brown spots because it's an exfoliative, you know. But it also will help to settle down in your pores and help prevent blackheads.
I usually use an oil.
But I'll usually even let it sit there for a while. Yeah, I mean, you can double cleanse, so you can use an oil base as well.
So we're going to do a cute little segment on Sandra Says. Sandra loves answering all your questions on social media.
Okay.
Sometimes she can't get to all of your questions, but we kind of put some together, and I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, let's see what you got. What do you got?
So our first question is, how do you get rid of stretch marks?
Okay, so first, let me give the medical side of things. Like stretch marks are called striae. It has a lot to do with quick growth on the skin. Like that's why a lot of people get them more when they're teenagers and they're growing very quickly. And potentially hormones play a role. And maybe there's a hereditary factor, but I don't think it's necessarily the case either. It has a lot to do with how quickly your skin stretches and at what sort of stage in life. But that's also why people, when they're pregnant and their belly grows really quickly, you can get stretch marks. And I see a lot of bodies. I do a lot of skin exams on people. And there's some people that I will see that have had multiple kids and their body is just rocking. Like they just have the most amazing tight skin, no stretch marks at all. And then I'll see another person who is so tiny and, you know, didn't really gain a lot of weight, but they will have a lot of stretch marks. So I think there's a lot of that we can't control, and really they're very difficult to treat. What we like to say, and what we've been doing for decades really as dermatologists, is we will usually prescribe a retinol or a retinoid while it's still sort of active and red, and try to slow that process down potentially. I think that works okay. I mean, it's something to do, certainly. Another thing that people try to do is they try to use a laser, like a laser that targets redness or blood vessels, to try to slow down that sort of inflammatory part. Because as you guys know, the stages of a stretch mark is they'll become more like red streaks in the beginning, and then the redness will go away and they'll just be left more with like a lighter than skin color area and use little stretch areas.
Well, I have a great tip on how to actually prevent stretch marks. I don't have any stretch marks and I have 3 kids. So I started drenching my body with almond oil since I was 20. And as soon as I would get out of the shower, that's what I do today. I just drenched my body with oil. I have 2 other friends that did it and they don't have any stretch marks. My mom had 6 kids. She doesn't have any stretch marks. I believe that it's true.
Yeah. I mean, I know that there's no medical science behind it, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. Sandra says that I'm going to ask you the next question. I'm gonna
Sandra
start with
says?
you. Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Because I know you do a lot of facials, or you teach people to do facials properly. Do you feel that facials can help your acne, or do you feel like they can break you out more?
Oh, they can help your acne. I feel like a lot of people think, oh, when I go get a facial, I'm gonna break out. It depends on what kind of facial you're getting. If you're getting a detoxifying facial, obviously it's gonna open your pores and you might tend to get a little bit of breakouts. But if you're going in to get like more of a hydration glow, I mean,
So it depends on like the ingredients that you have in a facial.
And your skin, like if I go in and I get like a facial that's gonna be all detox, of course I might tend to break out the next day. But if I go in and I get like a hydrofacial, it's just gonna like infuse like serums, and I'm gonna walk out of there looking glowy. It depends on what you're gonna get.
And I think too with facials, I think that they're a really lovely luxury. I have only done like a handful in my life because I'm thinking about what I should be doing at this time where I'm lying there for an hour. And she's always like, you're crazy. Like, I love them. And she does them all the time. And from my point of view, estheticians can really do things that dermatologists can't, and vice versa. It should relax you. It should rejuvenate. It will likely have ingredients that can help little things. Like you can target according to what you have issues with. If you feel like you're more oily, if you feel like you're more dry, if you feel like you have more brown spots or some loosening of your tissue, or you just feel like you want like a detox. So that's really the key to it.
But for acne, I feel like you need to be consistent with your acne facials and be consistent with one esthetician. What I see happening is sometimes somebody who has acne, they'll go to one esthetician and they want to see results like that day, and then they go to somebody else. You have to be consistent and see your esthetician every 6 weeks or every 8 weeks, because it takes time, and you have to also do your self-care.
So for us too, like I'm not just gonna give you a prescription and send you on your way and your acne's cleared up. It doesn't work that way, and it doesn't work that way either with facials for acne.
Our last question is, when should I start using retinol?
Every dermatologist, and you see it on social media right now all the time, is that everybody's saying use retinol, use tretinoin, which is a prescription level or a higher potency of retinol. But the higher potencies, by the way, make you more drier and more uncomfortable. And the question though is, when do you start? Whenever you're really thinking about starting, or you're thinking about, is this something that I want to do to help kind of reverse the signs of aging, of fine lines and wrinkles, of sun damage and things like that. It's just taking care of your skin, just like you brush your teeth. But if you have acne too, it will help as well. So there's not really a hard and fast rule. It's really dependent on what you want to do and how you want to take care of your skin. If you guys have any skincare questions, just drop them below, and hopefully we'll get to them next time. Thank you so much for joining us for Popping Off with Dr. Pimple Popper and your Esthie Bestie. And we hope you love the show, and give us some comments and some likes, and certainly let us know if there's anything that you'd like us to talk about. Any question about relationships, about girlfriends, about
divorce.
life, life in general, and about skincare. All of that, we are here for you, and we're here to give you the best advice that we know.
Give this episode a thumbs up and subscribe now.
Yes. Have you checked out the All Access membership page? You can click here to check it out.